Good evening, everyone. This is Atticus from The Complete Trade, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin this week reversed back into our trading range that we've been trading in for about 2 months now. In this video, I want to show you guys the do or die levels that Bitcoin may be testing over the next few days and weeks. So, we never had a retest of the 50 weekly moving average in orange. Historically speaking, the 50 weekly moving average has served as major support and resistance. Support in 2021, support again in 2021, resistance in 2022. So it would make sense that Bitcoin would retest the 50 weekly moving average before we continue the uptrend. The current 50 weekly moving average sits at $24,880, which coincides with our white demand trend line. The June low at $24,750 that we set earlier this year, and the purple line of the pitchfork. So let me just turn off some indicators really quickly. So as you can see, the purple line of the pitchfork has caught both the March 2020 low and the bear market bottom that we set last year. So ideally, I wouldn't like to see multiple weekly and monthly closures below the purple line of the pitchfork. So if Bitcoin does tank lower over the next few days and weeks, keep an eye out for the $25,000 region to see if the confluence of support levels continue to hold as support. To be honest, despite the recent quote-unquote volatility, Bitcoin has just been trading sideways for the past 6 months, and they continue to do so heading into the Bitcoin halving next year. So moving into the Elliott wave count, Bitcoin is currently trying to form an impulse off the low we set in September as a leading diagonal. That being said, this wave 4 retracement is already getting quite steep, meaning that Bitcoin needs to quickly reverse from here and form a wave 5 above our wave 3 top. A break below $25,983.78 would most likely imply that Bitcoin will create one more low, probably within our blue Fibonacci retracement support area that spans between $20,178.97 to $23,788.78. Now, moving to the alternate wave count, I did show this wave count in the previous video. As stated before, the only difference between both wave counts is that this current wave count has Bitcoin forming one more low in the lower $20,000 region. Both wave counts still establish the fact that the bear market bottom was set last year at $15,460. In this specific wave count, Bitcoin just completed a B wave top inside our red Fibonacci retracement resistance area. This B wave top is part of an ABC correction that should see Bitcoin go down towards our blue Fibonacci retracement support area in the lower $20,000 region. Specifically, a 1-to-1 trend-based fib extension would put the end of this Bitcoin correction at around $22,400. Now, shifting gears into the S&P 500, looks great. The S&P 500 formed a weekly hammer and is currently bouncing off our blue Fibonacci retracement support area that spans between $4,189 and $4,404. Whilst everyone remains bearish, the S&P 500 is still primed for new yearly highs, if not new all-time highs, by the end of this year or Q1 of 2024. One method to measure the target of a wave 5 is by taking a 1.618 Fibonacci retracement of the wave 4, which would put the S&P 500 at $4,866.36. In other words, the S&P 500 is going to new all-time highs. Okay, so now let's take a look at the Bitcoin against the S&P 500 valuation. The Bitcoin against the S&P 500 valuation got a bit of a rejection this week off the red 200 weekly moving average. Should the Bitcoin against S&P 500 valuation continue to drop lower over the next few days and weeks, it'll probably kiss the 50 weekly moving average in orange before continuing its upwards trajectory like Bitcoin. So long as the Bitcoin against S&P 500 valuation continues to hold this purple area as support, which is the 2017 bull market top and the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement, this sideways price action is just a bullish retest of the neckline of an inverse head and shoulders pattern that has already broken out towards the upside. As established in the previous episode, if the Bitcoin against S&P 500 valuation pushes towards the upside, it means we are in a bull market, not a bear market. All right, we'll finish this episode off with some logarithmic regression. Just a quick overview. The red region represents Bitcoin's overvaluation. The blue line represents Bitcoin's fair valuation, and the green region represents Bitcoin's undervaluation. Bitcoin's undervalued region this week spans between $14,769.86 to $27,237.34. And Bitcoin's fair value this week is $34,422.85. Any time like this week when Bitcoin enters the green undervalued region is an excellent time to top up on Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, or any cryptocurrency related stocks, in my opinion, not financial advice. Okay, so that's my analysis on Bitcoin for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.